go. You're going to be on the left side of the track, left side of the track. You're going to be on the right side of the track, right side of the track. Get your waist tight and then I can send you. 6 to 2 seconds. Go.
turn to the right just so you don't get stuck on that rail. 11 to 12.